Hi, and welcome to Online Statistics at Tunxis Community College. I'm Professor Stuckard, and I'm going to be the one teaching statistics. Well, let's get started and take a look at how we're going to do most of our work in this course. So when you log on to Blackboard and you click on our statistics course, this is pretty much what you should see. So we have our little intro message, everything else. Under course outline, you'll see, our course outline, which includes all of the policies and procedures for this entire semester. Our schedule, which has the due dates for everything we're going to be doing in this class, and how to register for my stat lab. Because all of your work for this entire semester, all of your homework and your quizzes and your tests are going to be done on my stat lab, which means you're going to need an access code to my stat lab, which you can purchase from our bookstore or directly online. Now, because we're going to be running everything through Blackboard, it's going to be a little bit different than you've probably used my math lab before in the past if you have used one of those Pearson products. So what you're going to have to do is, go to course content, and you'll see all the material for the entire semester is already posted here from day one. And so we're going to start at chapter 1. What's a good place to start, right? And you're going to see for each of these chapters, I do have a kind of a welcome message for everyone to hopefully give you guys some areas to kind of focus on. And then each one is going to have attached some notes for you to kind of help go through. But before I get there, you'll notice at the bottom that each one has, homework assignments and then also a chapter quiz. And so there'll be homeworks for each one of the individual sections so that, again, you can hopefully match them up by the books. And so you click on, let's say 1.1, I accept the terms of using Pearson, and you're going to need to sign in with your Pearson account. All right. Now, if you have an account already, feel free to sign in. Use your same login that you used with my math lab or one of the other my labs. If not, you'll have to create a new one. And again, that's fine too. And then you'll go through, and then once you sign in or create your new account, then you'll input your access code that you got from our bookstore, or you can buy it online directly from the website using your credit card or PayPal. All right. And that will give you access to all the homework assignments and all the quizzes. And for each one of the chapters, you'll have to do all the homeworks, and then each chapter also has its own chapter quiz. Now, the first chapter is kind of boring. It's literally just about data collection, and it's almost all just about vocabulary. So there's not much I can really do there besides have you read the entire chapter and write down the definitions. But once you get into the more interesting stuff, like organizing and summarizing data, which is basically just graphs, and again, you're going to see that these first couple chapters, you might know some of it already. It might be kind of a review. But for each of these, so for chapter 2, handout 1, your guided notes, I have a set of notes. All right. As you can see, a lot of it's, in this case is blank, right? How do I organize data? What kind of data are they collecting? That sort of stuff. Well, what you're going to do is while you have these notes out, if you go down here, you'll see my video lectures. And so you can either watch them right in Blackboard. So my first lesson on organizing data.
You're not going to see necessarily every exact value. You're just going to see.
And there I am. And again, you can see that I'm literally filling out the guided notes as you kind of work along. So you can work through that as well. You can also click the links and open it up in YouTube as well and watch all of my videos on YouTube that go along with my lecture notes. And then you're also going to see, again, particularly with chapter 2, 3, and 4, which is all about, again, kind of data summary and visualizing data. I've included a homework help video in each one of those as well on how to use Microsoft Excel to actually do statistics and how to do your homework through Excel, which is very, very, very useful. And again, for chapter 2, all the assignments are there. So really, it's just going to be on you to pay attention to the due dates. It's going to be essentially one chapter every week, except for well, yeah, pretty much one chapter every week you'll see. And again, you can look at the due dates if you ever get confused under, the schedule. If you have any general questions, that is for the discussions. So here you have the total discussion posts where people can look and answer, and everyone will be able to see there. And again, that's a great place to post everything from the beginning. If you have an individual question about grading, please send me an email for that instead. We don't need to post any questions about people's grades on this public forum. So again, these discussion questions are all very, very much public. All right, so that should be enough to kind of get you started. So you can kind of start playing around with my stat lab, start going through the material, start completing your homework and those sorts of things. If you have any questions, please reach out and ask me. I will be making a separate video about some of the help features on my stat lab and some of the other things we can do there as well. But I just wanted to make sure I introduced myself and was able to welcome you to Statistics Online. And I'd like to wish you guys all the best luck this semester, and let's have fun learning some statistics. Bye.